The time is 12:40 and you're tuned into the mid-morning talk with me, Fazila Isaac, on Salam Media. I hope you have been engaging with us on our social media platforms. We are always excited to hear from you. We are now joined by Mohammed Bismillah, who is going to highlight the Lenasia Charity Colour Run 2022. Assalamu alaikum, Mohammed.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Jazakallah so much for joining us today.
Media. No, it's a pleasure, and I take this opportunity in advance and thank you guys for allowing us the platform to kind of highlight and embark on our mission that we planning to get to very, very soon.
Alhamdulillah. So tell us a bit about yourself and what is your role with this particular event?
Hey, it's a tough question that you're starting off with, but it's not all about me, but just a little bit in a nutshell about myself. Basically, I'm a kind of an activist, a silent activist in our community of Lenasia. I sit on various community forums, the deputy chairperson of the CPF, and I serve on many organizations other than the community policing forum. I think this idea of the Lenasia Charity Colour Run was basically born one evening. We were sitting doing a braai, and prior to ourselves going out on patrol, which we do on a late night, and this idea came about that, hey, that there's so much of bad news and sad news going about of Lenasia, and we thought let's bring something that's more glamorous, something that's a nice tale story. And for generations to come, people can talk about, you know what, hey, this is happening in land. I mean, if we rewind for the last 2 or 3 years, I think load shedding, crime, land occupation, illegal land occupation. I mean, our surroundings, it's just not a feasible and a nice environment that we live in Lenasia. So hence a few of us got together and started with this idea of how can we bring vibrancy back into land. And one of the ideas was this Colour Fun Run, and that's how it all started, just around a braai fire and a few heads together. And that's where we are at the moment.
And who is the team that you are currently involved with? I know on the flyer we have like 3 people on there.
So basically, we've got 3 names, but it's just names for basically for advertising, with regard to trade inquiries, contacts, ticket sales, sponsorships, and stuff like that. But we've got a whole crew. We've got about 10 people on board. We went through a small kind of an election kind of process where we needed to nominate people, we needed to draw up a constitution. Obviously, we needed to be FICA compliant, we need a bank account. We're in the process of registering ourselves for an NPO. There was lots of paperwork that entailed and detailed this event. So basically, I think we're partnering with 2 charity organizations. We'd like to have transparency, good accounting practices. So hence we had to go to the right channels. So we've elected members. I mean, among the members, we've got some stalwarts there. Hafiz Ray that sits on the NIHT board. We've got principal of LMS, Ibrahim Mia. We've got our ever popular Yeb's advisory service, and I'm sure he's quite well known among the society. And our WhatsApp groups giving information. So I think we've got a good balance. It's a balance of some youth, some senior people. And I think the idea and the challenge ahead of us has been it's been a good, fruitful journey.
And tell us about the color. What is the Colour Run? Why Colour Run?
Basically, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, to bring back vibrancy in land. So initially we thought of, the decay that our Top Shops area has gone through over the past few years now. Initially, we planned to do the charity run or the fund run through the Top Shops area. But then because of the time factor, it didn't derive to our conclusive idea initially. We wanted to kind of take back Top Shops. But then we said a night run, we don't want to endanger our people that taking part in the event. So hence we changed our route. I think it's just to bring back some color, some glamour, some entertainment. The stress of the exams would be over. People would be in a more chill and relaxed boat, December, awaiting the last couple of weeks at work and off to the coast for holiday. And I think that it's an ideal opportunity for people to just unwind, partake in our run. We've got stalls, we've got galore stalls, we've got entertainment, we've got kids entertainment. At present, we're busy trying to hook up with a comedian. And all this is basically just for our community. And the proceeds of all this razzmatazz is all going to charity. So we've partnered with two charity organizations. One being the Brave Bag Foundation. Remember, this idea was born in October, the month of cancer, and Brave Bag is basically a cancer organization. We then thought we'd like to partner with one of the younger upcoming charity organizations, which we went with Al Hamza Foundation. We toyed around with having partnerships with one of the bigger organizations, but I mean, they all swam the ocean themselves. So we said, let's basically partner with somebody that's small, that's new in the market, get them on board, and let's try to grow their brand.
Okay, so we're just going to take a quick short ad break. When we come back, I think we can highlight the exciting parts of the event. Stay tuned.
Thank you.
Hunger ratios in South Africa are on an upward trajectory since the beginning of COVID-19. Over 23% of South African households experienced hunger last summer. At SANZAF, we aim to ease the hunger struggles of those in need by providing freshly prepared meals daily. You can be part of this by donating towards the SANZAF Meals Project. Visit sanzaf.org.za or call us on 011 834 6046. SANZAF, changing lives through development and relief.
Online schooling? Why not? Kurtuba Online Academy is the leading global online Islamic school from grade R to matric, offering South African caps and international syllabus. And it doesn't stop there. We also offer online madrasa for every grade. For more information, visit www.kurtubaonline.co.za. Kurtuba Online Academy, the leading global online Islamic school.
Over 33 million people have been affected by the devastating floods in Pakistan. Homes have been destroyed, crops have been swept away, and roads have been damaged. Families are mourning their loved ones while trying to survive these horrific conditions. Penny Appeal is on the ground now, delivering food, shelter, medical supplies, and water to those in need. You can help save a life by donating today. Visit our website www.pennyappeal.org.za or call 031 1100 573. Penny Appeal South Africa. Small change, big difference.
Discover the Africa of your dreams and surround yourself with her spectacular beauty. Relax beneath her serene sunsets and explore wildlife at its natural best. It's where the pride of Africa comes together. The Kwantu Private Game Reserve. Get to know the Big Five or cruise on an elephant safari game drive. Interact with lion and tiger cubs and enjoy world-class halal cuisine while we pamper you during your 5-star stay. Indulge in the true African experience. For reservations, call now on 042 203 1400 or visit kwantu.co.za. The Kwantu Private Game Reserve, the place of gathering.
Rejuvenating media day by day. This is Salam Media.
The time is 12:49. You tuned into the Mid-Morning Talk with me, Fazila Isaac, on Salam Media. We are joined by one of the organizers of the Lenasia Charity Colour Run, Mohammed Bismillah, who is getting us all excited for this beautiful, beautiful event. So tell us, Mohammed, what can participants and guests look forward to at the event?
Sure. I don't know where to start. Let me try. So basically, I think we're starting the day's event at about 12 to 1 o'clock. We've got galore food stalls. I promise you. In the lineup there, we've got from kusistas to biryani to prawns, I think the most fussiest of palates can be satisfied at our event, which is happening on the 3rd of December. We then move on. We have some entertainment for the kiddies. We've got a kiddies section there where we basically got some jumping castles, slip and slide, and then we've got a clown show. We've got face painting for the juniors there, and then we move on to the main event, which basically is the fun run. So the fun run would commence after Maghrib, which is around 7:30. The route is basically a 5-kilometer fun run kind of walk. And we start at the Lenasia Soccer Stadium. We proceed down right onto Sunbird. We then turn left into Albatross. We then turn right into Nirvana Slip Road. We then turn left into Kingfisher. We turn left into Nightingale, all the way up to Woodpecker, and then we turn right at Woodpecker and into the stadium. The route was also very carefully selected. Lots of the areas that we mentioned earlier, these gated areas, I think safety of our participants was of paramount importance in our discussion. And I think we're not going to impact a lot of traffic because we're in a confined area and space. I think that says it for our kind of walk and run. We then commence with the run, as I mentioned earlier, at 7:30. Estimated time of the first athlete that should arrive at the stadium should be between 7:55 to 8 p.m. We then proceed and have a kind of a musical event that's live entertainment, some live music which we share with our audience. And there's enough food and galore entertainment for everybody, young and old, more than welcome. Diarize the date, 3rd of December 2022, an event not to be missed.
It sounds like it should not be missed. Alhamdulillah. So the stalls and the sponsors as well. What are you looking for from donors and sponsors?
So, we basically, as I made mention, it's a charity fund run where we partner with a few charity organizations. And I just want to put a little bit perspective into the small discussion. And I don't think time permits me to exacerbate what I want to say. But anyway, our Lenasia Soccer Stadium we live in a community and a society where there's no accountability. When we started this project, we had a walkabout at the stadium. We had 3 floodlights working, 3 floodlights functioning at the Lenasia Soccer Stadium. Out of 32, there's 32 floodlights, 3 of them were functioning. We then sat down and said, you know what, if we want to use the stadium, we're going to have to definitely make improvements. Obviously, council don't have the budget, which is, and I'm not going to get into that discussion. And we sat together and we put brains together and we said, you know what, for the upliftment of our community, we got to improve the life of the stadium. Soccer is at the standstill at the Lenasia Stadium. So we got together, got a few quotations, did the necessary, and guess what? We've got now 17 lights that are functioning at the Lenasia Soccer Stadium. That on its own, I think, without moving forward, is already a pat on the back on all the people that have assisted us in this endeavor. I don't know when last, and I've been involved in soccer for many, many, many years. I don't know when last we had 17 functional floodlights at the stadium. So hence, it takes money, it takes resources, apart from the time which I think that Allah has blessed us with, Almighty has blessed us with. I think just the financial contribution will go a long, long way in assisting us to uplift land, our community, and the 2 partners that we partnered with in our charity event. With regard to stalls, I think we've reached maximum. The response was amazing. We've got stalls from Benoni to Roshni to our local land. We've got a franchise store from Fordsburg. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag. But really, I promise you'd never go wrong attending the event. It's something that's a must. It's a must for you to attend.
You know, I love the fact that it's not just something for charity, like you said, but it's something that is also assisting the community that you are living in. So it's so important, you know, that the community members actually come out, purchase these tickets, do what needs to be done in order for them or for you guys to meet your objective, which is something that's beneficial to everybody who's in the Lenasia area. You did speak on the stalls. What are some of the criteria for stall holders? Is it still open? Can people still join and come sell there?
So basically, we you know, as our advertising went out on social media, we were getting calls left, right, and center. And I think it's such a nominal value that we put to stalls. I mean, for a food stall, we're charging in the region of 700 rands. For a non-food stall, we're charging 300 rands. It's basically, we sat and we did some applications where people came and they said, hey, they want to know about our event. In fact, we felt some people so worthy of not even paying the fee to basically book a stall. There's a few people that we said, you know what, we made mashura with our grouping and said, you know what, this particular auntie just don't even charge us the 300 rand for this stall. I mean, there's so much of borderline poverty cases in our community, and really this is just to uplift our community and its people. I mean, local, as they say, local is lekker. We've tried local. I promise you, we're giving local content also for no charge. I mean, in the end of the day, like kind of Robin Hood taking from the wealthier and delivering to the poor. I mean, there's some people that really, really struggling came to us, not even kept in hand to say, we can't afford it. Hey, how much will you charge us? And we made a decision that, you know what, X, Y, and Z, you can have a freebie on us. It's part of giving back to our community. You know, just, I mean, 100 rand, basically, entrance ticket. We're giving a goodie bag that's full of different goodies. Few sponsors have come on board. We're giving a skipper with some branding, a nice, colorful neon skipper. I think you really, for 100 rands, you're going to definitely get your work. I mean, today, if you go and sit down in a venue for entertainment alone, will exceed the 100 rands that you're going to give back. And consider this giving back to charity. Some of us don't have the time. We have the wealth. Some of us have the wealth. We don't have the time. This is just an ideal balance. Partake in this charity run, uplift your community, and feel good when you go back home.
100%. You did say the tickets are 100 rand per person. This is the same price for children as well as adults. Children can participate in the run, yes?
Yeah. It's open for all age groups. We haven't restricted participation to any age group. I think even children that's going to be pushed in prams by their parents, you're more than welcome. Enjoy the theatre. Let's make it an event that's going to become an annual event. Let's diarize it that, you know what, it's something that we can't miss.
Yes,
And,
of course.
I'm sure. And I'm sure together with our partners like you guys, I'm sure we can advertise and promote this event. It's free. It's giving back to our community.
100%. And who can people contact, or where can they purchase tickets from? I know there's a long list of places you make so accessible for them. So just name some of the places that they can purchase, or contact numbers that they can use.
Yeah, I think let's start with the contact numbers. I'm just going to give three. There's very many, and I'm sure on social media you guys are seeing our promos going out. We've got lovely videos going out. We're not going to charge you guys. If you want our services on a lighter note, please contact us after the event. At the moment, we're busy with the event. You can contact Ahmed on 081 386 6082. Nazir on 071 339 7541. You can contact myself 079 559 0617. I'm just going to leave you with that three contact numbers. There's quite a bit. I'm sure you guys will be seeing more adverts going out as we go along. We've also taken it, you know, so Lens is quite a big area, and we've got surroundings, which is El Dorado Park, Lens South, Zakaria Park. So we basically established outlets in Lens South also for the Lens South guys at the Khan's Butcher in Lens South. In Lens, we basically tried to to spread it out. We've got some stalls in some vendor outlets selling tickets in the Top Shops area in Extension 30. We've got Cherries. We're going to run a promo with Trade Route Mall. Watch the space for details. They've also basically said they want to get partly involved in this event. And I think we're just looking for something bigger, brighter, better, bigger for the future.
Inshallah, may this be a huge, huge success, and every objective that you and your team would like to meet, inshallah, it is met on this day. Jazakallah so much for taking the time to speak to us today. We do have the contact details that you have given to everybody. You can contact Mohammed Bismillah 079 559 0617 on the posters that you do see on your screen now. You can use those numbers as well. And there's a list of places that you can pick them up from: Park Butchery, Snack Cafe, Southside Angling, a bunch of places to pick your tickets up. So you cannot miss out on this and say that you did not know where to get your tickets from. This is the Lenasia Charity Colour Run on the 3rd of December, inshallah. The time is now 1:01. We are at the end of our show, and we will meet again next week, inshallah. From me, Fazila Isaac, and the Salam Media team, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.